Three things. One, this is the first review on the channel, and I plan to do a lot more. Two, I like frogs. Three, did I say two things or three things? Three, the first review is Last of Us Season 2. This channel, for reviews, I think what I want to do is they're going to be not edited, of course. That's kind of how like the Louis Chalks channel works anyway. But there's going to be spoilers. So if you don't want spoilers, don't watch these review videos. But here we go. So I thought Season 1 was really good. Like, I think they did it incredibly well. Incredibly well. I really like Pedro Pascal as Joel and everything. And I think they kind of just set the tone for that really well. And then they did Season 2, and I feel like they really did kind of not ruin it, but they kind of, I don't know, they just didn't do what I wanted it to. One, the second game isn't all in Season 2, which, I mean, like, I guess that's fine, but, like, the problem is they only did the Ellie parts. Like, you know, Last of Us 2, you play as Ellie and you play as Abby. They cut out, like, all of the Abby parts, and the way they finish the second season is with, you know, the big old Super Bowl area, like, the town thing. And it's like, if the entire Season 3 is going to be Abby, like, I don't know if I really care enough to watch it. Like, they should have, there was so much filler in this season. Like, it was good, like, story building, like, the connection of Joel and Ellie mostly, but, like, they could have just replaced those with, like, the Abby parts. So I just thought, like, that was so weird to me. So, like, what's probably gonna happen is, so Season 2 is Ellie starting to go on her killing spree. She doesn't even finish the killing spree because they don't finish the game in the second season. Season 3 is going to be all about Abby, which that's just, I don't think that's a good idea. But and then Season 4 will probably be the finale, which, mind you, the first game was able to be bundled up in one season. If I'm right, the second game is going to take 3 seasons. That's not good. I understand, like, them wanting to split it up. Like, I honestly would be okay if the second game was 2 seasons. Like, okay, sure, keep all the extra filler, the story building, the connections between peoples, but it was just not what I wanted it to be. They also, okay, incredibly major spoilers. I am still so salty about this, and I think it's just because, like, that's how all gamers feel. They couldn't, no matter how they made this scene, people were going to complain about it, like I'm going to do right now. They did the Joel scene dirty. I think they messed up the Joel scene. There's something just off about it. They made Abby's, like, yap sesh too, like, evil. Like, in the game, like, killing Joel is meant to make you hate Abby, of course. Like, through the eyes of Ellie, you frickin' hate Abby. I mean, like, who doesn't dislike the Abby character in the game? Like, but they just made her so, like, story villain angry with, like, how big her yap sesh was. Joel saying, like, can you just hurry up and get it over with, I thought was pretty funny, though. And also the room they did it in. It's all bright and, like, shiny. That big old, like, area where they all slept. That's not the game. The game was that dark, like, basement-like area, you know? Like, it was all dark, and light was having trouble getting in, and it was just kind of, like, evil. But, like, the show was more, like, cartoonishly evil. Like, I don't know her name, but the lady who plays the Abby character did a really good job, I think. She was just put in, like, bad circumstances. Like, I think they probably should have done that scene more justice. But yeah, that was a little weird. And another thing is the way they make Ellie. The Ellie character that they, for the second season, I'm surprised they didn't, like, recast her, because she looks the exact same from the first season. Like, of course, like the actor isn't going to grow 5 years, because that's the time difference. Like, she's supposed to be 19 in the second season. She looks the exact same age. And, which is, it doesn't really afflict the story that much, but I just found that kind of weird, because, like, you know, it's 5 years, and she looks like she's still, like, 12. But that is what it is. But, again, with the Ellie character, I feel like they didn't know what they wanted to do with Ellie. Like, they were trying to keep, like, the bitter, spiteful Ellie, like in the game, like trying to hunt down Abby, but they also mixed it with like still trying to be like happy and go lucky. It's like not what Ellie was. Like, so that one scene where that one, like, they're like Ellie and Jesse are hiding behind that dumpster. I think it was a dumpster, and there was that kid getting attacked by, I believe it was Fedra. Why she wants to go save him, right? Like, let's go save him. He's helpless. He's defenseless. Let's go save this random stranger. But then, when she like wants to go to the aquarium, but Jesse wants to go help Tommy, she betrays them. Like, what's the story there? That makes no sense. She's willing to go save a complete random stranger, but then she's willing to betray Jesse and Tommy to go back on our murdering spree of Abby's goons, the Aboons. It's just, I don't know, that didn't really make that much sense to me. And I guess, like, the argument I've seen is, like, oh, Jesse and Tommy can go take care of themselves with Fedra and zombies while I go to the aquarium. I mean, like, I guess that makes sense. Like, it works. Like, oh, they can... What am I going to do to help? They can take care of themselves. And then, you know, Ellie goes back on her spree. But I don't know. It just doesn't... It didn't match, I think. And I think Penguin Zero also brought this up in his video. Like, it just, like, came to me. Dina feels like the main character sometimes. I don't know why, but she just feels like the main character. But, I mean, I'm willing to still see Season 3 and probably, like, Season 4 as well. That's more than likely what's going to happen, but I'm willing to see. So, on the ranking, the ranking, well, I'm going to do probably, like, a 0 to 10, because that's simple. That's just easy. I'm going to put this season probably at, like, a 4. A straight 4. Nothing, no like point something, just 4. So, yeah, that's about it. Goodbye.